Bushcraft 412, and let's talk real quick about the SOG Aura Seal knife. I picked this up today, along with a couple other knives that kind of against my normal, like there's certain types of knives I like and I stick to, and I kind of decided I want to get out of my comfort zone and try some new knives. And so I picked up some new stuff today that's not my normal cup of tea, and this is one of them, the SOG Aura Seal. It's a 6.9 inch blade with 7CR13 stainless steel. It's a Zytel handle, and it has we'll pull this out real quick, a diamond sharpener in the handle here that screws in. Nothing fantastic, but kind of a neat little feature for when you're out in the woods. Has a lanyard hole in the handle as well, as you can see there. Alright, let's put that down. This knife, as you can tell just by the looks of it, has some obvious limitations. And that obvious limitation, of course, is right here, where pretty much you can see that bit of the knife is only, probably less than ½ an inch thick. So it is a little troubling to see how thin the knife is right there. And plus you also have to bear in mind the tang of this knife probably only goes to here because of the diamond sharpener in there. So maybe, half a tang in that knife. So obviously when you're looking at using this item, it's not going to be a hard use wilderness survival knife by any means. Yes, if you're caught out in the woods, will it work? Probably. Would I stake my life on this knife? Absolutely not. I see that possibility for failure there with the tang and the handle, so this is definitely not a knife I would take in a situation where my life depended on it. So why would I buy this knife? You're gonna ask. Why waste your money? $40. This knife is about a $35-$40 knife. You can get a lot better knives for $40, to be honest. You can save up another $10 and you can get a K-bar, you can get an Ontario. There's a lot of great wilderness survival knives you can get in the $35 to $50 price range. So why this? Well, number one, when I picked this knife up, I did like the feel of it. It actually has a very nice feel in the hand. It's very lightweight, and the blade's very heavy, the handle's very light, so it has a good, nice feel to it. Just feels like this just wants to slash things and stab things. It has just a neat feel to it, which I really kind of enjoyed. So, I said, hey, you know what? It's only money. I'll give it a try. The knife's warranted. It has a lifetime warranty, so if it fails, worst case scenario, it's just going to get sent back to the company. But, like I said, I'm never going to put myself in a position where I have to depend on this with my life. Some other neat features, of course, you have a fairly thick blade that tapers down to pretty thin towards the end, so it's got a nice little delicate tip if you're going to be processing game or anything like that. Has some nice jimping on the back, and the finger guard is part of the blade, which is kind of neat. So you can actually choke up on the blade quite nicely. I'm really impressed with the ergonomics there on that. So doing delicate work with this would actually probably be quite nice. We have a partial serration, which you can see is a chisel grind. Clip point blade, 6.9 inches, if I didn't already mention that. Kind of a neat little knife, like I said. I actually just kind of enjoy playing with it. Out of the box, it's not the sharpest. It's on the verge of shaving hair. So you could definitely play with it and probably hit it up with that diamond sharpener, and it will be, shaving hair and cutting paper, but it did not come that way out of the box. So it will need a little work. Haven't done it yet, but, I got some videos to make, so not going to do it now. But like I said, though, I really, the feel of this knife is why I liked it. So what I'm going to use this for, and how this is going to go into my, kind of rotation of knives, is this is probably, to be honest, something I'm going to use more for hunting than anything else. Because I do, it is such a kind of a nimble blade, and it's got the serrations, and you can choke up on the blade very well. I think it would definitely work for processing game. maybe a light duty camp knife. You know, I would not baton wood with this. I would not do anything more than maybe making like feather sticks and some you know, whittling and things like that. I think it'll be good, but I wouldn't baton with this. I think batoning would just end in in a catastrophic failure of the blade. So I'm going to use this for kind of like hunting, fishing. Like, I think this would be a knife I might take like when I set up trout camp in April. This might be a knife, you know, I bring to my trout camp. Something that'll be decent for filleting fish and you know, maybe if I go small game hunting or something like that, I could definitely see some uses for the knife. It's not perfect by any means, and there are way better knives out there for $40. But you know, I like the feel of it in my hand, guys. I got, you know, I hate to say it, but I like the feel of it, and I had to have it, and so I spent the money, and now we're gonna see how it lasts long term. So, you know, of course, if it breaks or anything happens to it, I'll keep you guys updated to that, of course. But just wanted to kind of show it off and give you guys an idea on this thing, and kind of show you its limitations as well. If you're looking into this, you know, I think it's good to know, you know, what you're getting into before you buy it, because, you know, for a lot of people, $40 is a lot of money. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you enjoy this kind of new group of knives I'm getting.